Hey, we're back out here again in my favorite spot, right in front of the seminary. Hey, it's doctoral day 302, year 3, day 2, and another reflection, a little snippet from class today. And in this one, it's still related to John 15. Go ahead and check that out and read it for yourself. Pause the video and, if you need to, and then jump back in. But I want to say that my second observation came from the shortness of time that we spent, the 5 minutes reflecting on John 15. And one, well, let me just read it here. I save myself the confusion. Devotions and their purpose. Spending these few minutes with God, abiding with Him, that is what we would consider devotions, whether it's praying, whether it's reading, whether it's singing, whatever it might be. But these things are all part of the relationship with Jesus, right? And for me, especially, I feel like there's been a lot of times where I'm studying, I'm in that flow state and just learning this and learning that and getting this truth and this insight, and it's amazing. I love those moments. But as a result, if I'm reading through Paul's writings or the Gospels and getting all of this good stuff, it's fantastic and I'm enjoying it. But then if I feel like I want to go to Genesis and read something and it's just story and narrative, I'm not getting as much. Or if it's Leviticus and these laws, it's like it almost makes me tired of having the devotion, right? And over time, it's like, well, I'm just not going to study and not going to do this. And I make excuses to have reasons to find other things to do. But in that struggle of relationshiping with Jesus, there's a struggle that I personally have, because like I said, it's fun when I'm getting all the new insight, and it's kind of lame and boring when I'm not. But John 15 and reflecting on it made me realize that I've been looking at this the wrong way. It isn't about whether I'm getting some brand new insight, and if I am, then I'm connected to God on this next level type of thing. That's the wrong perspective. It isn't about going into it to see what you can get. It's about going into it to be there. It's about abiding with God. And if you're making the time to abide with God, then you're winning. Whether you're getting some brand new insight or not, you're just spending the time with them. Think about it from any other relationship standpoint, right? We talk about this relationship with Jesus, as I said. Whether it's a brother, a friend, a girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife. Whenever you hang out with that person, are you always looking for what you can get? Do you consider it a waste of time with that person if you didn't get anything? Or is it a benefit and a blessing just to have been there in their presence? Isn't it a gift? Today is Thursday. It's game night with the boys on Thursday nights. And I really like it because I don't get to catch up with my brother often. He's super busy, but we can get online and talk a little bit and play some games. And we don't have to win at the game that we're playing. It's just the fact that we get to spend some time together that makes it valuable and special. And it's the same thing when it comes to devotions. Don't feel like it's about the outcome and the product. What are you getting and how much you're producing in that point, and God isn't talking to you if you're not getting some grand insight. It's about being in the space and creating the space to just be with God. Sometimes you'll get those insights, sometimes you won't. Sometimes you'll get the Fortnite win, sometimes you won't. But it's about being in that space and creating the space and holding the space to abide in that space. That's what it's about. So yeah, creating the space to abide is the key. That is the relational key. And I can guarantee you'll be more willing to stay in that space, and you'll enjoy the space a lot more if you stop looking at it from a production standpoint and just an appreciation standpoint. So yeah, let me know what you think down below. We out here. We out. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.